So, yeah, I think that should be online any second now. Alright, that ought to be back to normal. So yeah, I need to figure out speed, so... Actually, do I need to read it as speed? Let me check that diagram again. Because this diagram might have the key to my problems here. There we go. Now we're getting a bit of a better reaction between my broadcast and the stream. The drop frames might have been a result of me using Unity. Okay, so... I mean, R is just the speed. So I don't necessarily need to measure speed via seconds, because that's why I was doing it. So, yeah, I'm measuring as a function of the time delay. As a time delay between the trail. So part of the way that I'm measuring time and speed here, basically measuring time and fucking space. So why does it do that? Alright. Yeah, here we go. There we go. So the way that these ships are working right now is when they move, they have a trail that comes out behind them, and I am tracking the tip of that trail and using the distance from that trail to the ship as a measurement of its speed. Because that way I can measure it pretty much no matter what the circumstances, because I can't measure the speed of the object directly. So otherwise it wouldn't be able to track anything but this specific entity. So by well, actually no, the trail doesn't emanate from the ship. It trails from the targeter that will land basically on the no, it does. Wait. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Oh, did this just get way more complicated? No! 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 Oh. If I have the trail be attached to the entity, then the entity needs to have a trail in order for it to be tracked at all. So if they try to track the player who does not have this specific script, like this specific script right here, then it is essentially untrackable. Like whatever it's targeting has to have a trail renderer. So what I need to do is now I need another object that's a child of this ship that will follow whatever is being targeted. No, it would be a child of the leading point, and the leading point will address this child entity. Yeah, it'll address the child entity, and it will have that child entity have the position of the thing that the leading point is targeting, and the trail will come from that entity. So, because that's the only way that this is going to work. Yes, absolutely, that's... yes. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go for some upbeat music, some a little gentle here. Bam ba da ba dum. Bum bum. Bum 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 wham ba dum bum. Oh boy. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Okay. So. Okay. So I need to create empty. And this is target trail. And I don't think this needs any other properties than to exist. Which is good news, because I don't need to make an additional script for it. It just needs to have a trail renderer. It's got a time of 1. And its element is going to be this. It only has minimum vertex distance. That's fine. So what this means is this trail is now what I'm looking for. Yeah. Do not receive shadows. So now... Okay, I might not have to reassign this too much. I might not have to. I might be able to just, No, I do need to write one new thing. Actually, wait. So currently it's looking for trail renderer. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Here's what we gotta do. So for leading point script, we need to create a game object. Yeah, maybe. Yes. Maybe. Actually, can I just use the... Will this work? If I go here, can I... Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. Okay, I don't have to assign that. All right. Thank you for hanging out, man. The company is definitely appreciated. Yeah, thank you much. Catch you around, man. Oh boy. Oh wait. Yes. Yes. Okay. So what I need to do is not have this pull in trail rend. It doesn't need that. But it does need public game object target trailer. Now we need to have it say in update actually wait, I can't set that component. Shit. Actually, can I? I might be able to. Well, that would be get component. I can't set component. Maybe I can. I might have to make a new script. It would be pretty marginal. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I would just have to say get component in parent. So that means I'm gonna go here, gonna hit save. And so now what this needs to do is we're going to add component, new script, and we're gonna call it a target trail script. Create an add. Let's say I'm gonna put this in scripts. Target trail script. Let's open this thing up. Reload. There we go. So, target trail script. What this is gonna say in update. This is. Why do you do this? Alright, so. This transform dot position equals the get component in parent transform dot transform dot position actually would be this. Oh, hang on. Private transform parental guidance. Oh shit, forgot to switch to Visual Studio here. Parental guidance. Parental guidance equals, there we go. Now transform dot position equals parental guidance dot transform dot position. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh yes, no, I don't want that. I need get component and parent. I don't want to pull from its script though. Actually, no wait, it's fine because I'm pulling from parent. So get component and parent. Would it be get component parent game object, and it would be oh no, this doesn't need to be a transform. This needs to be probably game object. There we go, game object. So I need let's see, game object parental guidance. So I need the target. No. Crap. Oh wait, no, it's a prefab, so I can do it as a get component from the script. Let's see. Let's just do something chill here. Oh no, here we go. This is better. Get component parent, so God. Okay, parental guidance dot yeah, I just need to as a script, so that would be public what do they call it? Dev AI ally dev AI script ally. Okay, so dev AI script ally, and now so we go dev AI script ally. We're gonna go dev AI script ally, and now transform dot position equals dev AI script ally dot target dot transform dot position. Alright, so now it is wherever the daddy object is targeting. I said save, dude. No, save. Control S, save, file. Save all. There we go. Oh god, I forgot how it does that when you just reload the thing. Damn it! Okay. That's not terrible though, I don't think we're gonna access it that much more. So, leading point, so... So there we go. So yeah, now it's basically the same, I'm just pulling the trail from a different source. A source that will find whatever this is targeting, instead of a trail found directly on the thing. So now I have to go back into Unity and reset all of this. So, ship to... Actually, one sec, I got this. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, what sweet relief. Okay. Excuse me. So next up, we have the unenviable task of resetting all of this. Okay, so this one's correct. So what I need is... renderer. So yeah, now I need to... I gotta copy this. We're gonna hit copy. We're gonna hit paste. No. In there. And this has all the same properties? Yes, it does. Excellent. I'm gonna hit paste. Here and paste. Oh wait, is there like a paste as child button I was just not paying attention? No. Paste. So for leading point empty, need the trail renderer to now be this. To be your own child. Alright. Unfortunately, the downside to doing things this way is even though it gives me more consistent, well, a broader spectrum of information to check for consistency, it also means I have to do things one at a time by hand. Oh, no. What? How is... what? No. Why is that happening? Yeah, why is that happening? The trail renderer is supposed to be located at... Oh, did I not... well, transformed... hang on. This dot transformation. Yeah, this is supposed to be located... Oh, wait. I don't think I set this in the editor. Okay, let's try that. Let's double check this. Target trail. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, that explains it. That explains it. This is not supposed to be DevAI script ally. Okay, no, I was not paying attention. I was thinking about the restroom too much. No, what I need to do is I need to go with leading point script. Leading point script. I go with leading point script equals leading point script. And now leading point script dot and what was it called? It was called leader target. Leader target. There we go. That's what we're looking for, I think. Maybe this will be beautiful. Maybe it'll be a disaster. You never know until you hit play. Oh yeah, that's right. I also have to do this. It's just be your parent. And I am mostly sure that this works. We'll go with this. Oh shit, what did I do? There we go. Okay. So just grab that from your parental figure. Actually, would it work if I were to do this? Oh no, it is get component parent. So I don't think I would actually need to do that. It doesn't hurt, really. Yeah, it genuinely doesn't hurt. I'll leave one unfinished because basically that'll tell me whether or not it matters. Okay. Big moment. Oh. Oh wait. Hang on. Script. Lead target.transform. What? Well, it only went off one. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. So, the variable of leader target has not been assigned. Variable of leader target has not been assigned. Leading point, leader target. What? How has that not been assigned? How has this not been assigned? Well, is leading? It's telling me that this has not been assigned, but I can't understand what about it would not be. Oh, maybe it's because this is an update. Let's try putting this in start. Because it seems to be pulling it every single frame. Ooh, that's a mess. Ooh, that's a mess. Hang on. I'll pull this to Unity for a second. Oh, God. I mean, it's a cool laser light show, but that's not really what we're going for. Huh. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys shouldn't even have trail renderers anymore. Alright, so this should help me figure things out, maybe? Yeah, the entire point is that I don't need the trail renderer from the target. Yeah, so we gotta drop these damn things. Okay. Considering that I don't have work tomorrow, I'm wondering if I should just go for some drinks, you know? That would dehydrate me even further. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, club soda wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I might want to go for a club soda. That'd be pretty tasty. I don't think I'm getting another take another break. Alright, let's... This will not help at all, but let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, that didn't help at all. Except now the ships aren't holding their own trails. Okay, So this dot position equals the your target dot transform dot position. Leading point script. Okay. I mean, I don't think this needs to be there. I don't think it'll really help anything if I get rid of it, but you know, let's just give that a run. Yeah, as I suspect, it doesn't change anything, but you know, doesn't hurt for it to not be there. Okay, actually, maybe it would be better if this is not a child of the leading point, rather a child of the ship. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Get component. God. So let's go with game object and we'll title it God. Okay, let's just try that. I'm pretty sure that changes absolutely nothing, but let's just find out. Oh boy. Oh wait. Oh, it unassigned it. So. But it no longer needs to be a child, so we can do that. In fact, we'll just move it down there. So actually that doesn't help at all. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, actually, wait, no. It would be, no, leading point script determines the actual target. So, so yeah, it's looking for the trail renderer. So what am I looking for here? Well... Oh wait! Oh, I only changed that for one object, so it would be failing for most of them. But it would be working for one. Okay, so let's try that again. It would be an error for most of them, but it would be a success for one. So we're gonna shuffle this out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So we're just gonna put this above that just for consistency. So now, target trail is no longer a child. It is grown up. Unlike myself. And now when we run it, maybe it will work? But probably not. Yep, no, not even close. Not even close. Okay. Okay, well, well, it seems to not be... Well, it's less of a disaster. That, you know what, less of a disaster is good. But, there should be a trail... I know there's trails emanating from this one. So, hold on, which one's not working? There's one trail that is not working. No, there's multiple trails which are not working. Where is this one? Why is one of them working? Hang on, hang on. Oh, did I not? I should have assigned them. Okay, okay. So we've got leading point script, none. It's not able to find it. It is not able. Is one of these able to find them? No, it's not. So what's going wrong there? Well, the thing that's going wrong here is that the music has stopped. Let's go for this one. So leading point script. Well, that certainly doesn't make sense. Let's try reverting these to child objects. I don't think it'll help, but maybe it'll help. Alright, let me go, Oh wait. Actually let's try this. Hold on, so let's go to Visual Studio again. What we're looking for is game object, leader. Let's go with target. Yeah, let's just go with target. So target equals leading point script dot game object dot was the leader, hold on, leading point script get component dot leader target. So let's see, I was gonna go with target dot transform dot position. I think this actually has changed nothing. I think it's just reformatted it. But, maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully this works. Nope, changes nothing. Yeah, so leading point script, it's still saying none. It's still saying I can't find anything. I guess maybe it just needs to be a child, because it's pulling from too many things. Yeah, like it says everything that's available. So... does it? Well... oh. Well... no, that wouldn't work either. Alright, so we're gonna try and revert this now. The target trail is a child of leading point empty. Yeah, we gotta revert this. And we just have to fix what was wrong with it before, because trying to change it this way has not worked. God, I love this music. So we're going with a component in parent. So we're gonna go with leading point script dot leader target transform dot position. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just... okay, so transform dot position. Actually, maybe it's because I had this in start. This needs to be an update, because if it ever changes, then this will be incorrect. Okay. Alright, so that should now work. Okay, let's give that a go. Well, that's the issue we were having before. The variable leader target of leading point script has not been assigned. Why is that? Leading point empty. But it has been assigned. Well, assigning it in the inspector doesn't do anything. Okay, maybe I do need to declare it as a game object. I think I do need to declare it as a game object. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go Visual Studio and we're gonna say public game object parental guidance. Parental guidance equals leading point script dot leader target, and this needs to be parental guidance, I guess. I'm pretty sure this accomplishes nothing, but I can't think of how else to do this. else would you do this? You can't do this any other way. Things were going so well for a while, for a time. Okay. So, it's saying that it has not been assigned. What about it has not been assigned? Okay, let's look at this. Okay. Target trail. Its target, variable leader target of leading point script, has not been assigned. But that corrected itself, so it understands that it has been assigned. It's just causing some sort of weird spasm here. Oh, wow. What is going on here? It's just like circling around for some reason. Whatever it's doing is interesting. But yeah, it's just circling around the target for some peculiar reason. It should just be going to the location of its new target. Yeah, so it does seem to be working in that regard. The problem is that it's not staying at the location of the target. So, hold on. How is leading point referring to the target? So, game object, leader target. Leader target. If leader target equals null, dev.ai script ally equals leader target. Okay. Hang on. Leader target dot get component dev.ai script ally. What is it getting from dev? Oh, dot zdist. So it's getting that distance. Okay. Okay. So that's a whole zdist thing. So zdist is not coming into effect right now. Does it need to be local position? Oh, it might need to be, well, that would make zero fucking sense, but I mean, let's try it. Transform dot local position. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, and it'll probably just make things worse, but you know, I've been wrong before. Yeah, that did not help at all. Oh, God. Why doesn't this work? I mean, this would be easier to solve if I knew what wasn't connecting. As far as I'm aware, I don't have any way of just, like, determining that. What's this song? Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. So yeah, the problem is that this is not staying attached to the target. So if I go to leading point script, Trail position. Trail distance. So I'm looking for a new... Oh, that's the ray. Trail renderer. Well, it understands that it's a thing, so it's purely just this thing's understanding of where the target is. Okay, well let's look up, yeah, let me pull up this script. In the radar script. So this is, oh no, that's the radar script. So we're looking for target, look at, actually, hang on, what did I use for this? We've got ship, we've got, targeter ring. Yeah, look at ship. Okay, so that doesn't do anything, really. Oh no, ship. Targeter ring. Let's see. Ring targeter. So, okay, so let's go to Visual Studio. So we've got ring targeter. Can I? I mean, because this controls children, right? So, would I be able to say, oh god, would that, I don't think that would work, though. Because I can get it, but I can't set it. And if I got it from the parent, like the overarching parent, it wouldn't change anything. Alright, well let's try... Actually, you know what, let me hit up the editor real quick and parse for information here. So if I go to... Here, let me hit up the console. I'm gonna hit play, and now I'm gonna hit pause, and I'm going to look at this. Transform.position. So it's saying it's not assigned. Okay, it is assigned, which is good, but what it's assigned to is not correct. Let's go to the scene view. So yeah, for some reason this is just going berserk. So why is the trail not just... The trail should just be following the empty. So okay, actually, you know what? Here's a good question. Where is this? If I look at the target trail, where is it located? Or no, I need yeah, no, I need this. How does this exist? It's an empty game object that has a trail renderer. Okay, yeah, no, it's here. So it's not on the ship itself, it's just in some seemingly random place. And I'll let it fly some more. Where is it? Yeah, it's just not connected to the ship. It's just bouncing chaotically around. Why is it not actually on the target? Why does it not understand where the target is? Is it trying to move to the wrong thing? Don't get it. I mean, if we... Well, parents control children, right? So maybe we have the leading point control where its child is. So we're gonna say the leading point script, game object, so I need... Yep. So I'm going to say leading point. So yeah, this information would actually be worthless. Like, I wouldn't even need a script on this. I'm just going to do this temporarily. So we're going to say public game object trail empty. It's an empty game object. Oh right, Visual Studio, my bad. So we're gonna say trail empty, and now in update we're gonna say trail empty dot transform dot position equals leader target dot transform dot position. So because it's a child, I think it can tell it to do that. Okay, I seriously doubt this is actually going to fix anything, but let's find out. So now it's saying, hey kid, I am in control of you now. Actually, you know what, let's go into here and we're gonna say, just don't even reference this, don't acknowledge it, just ignore everything. So, yeah, I've taken all of that kid's privileges away. Did I save it? Yeah. So, okay, in Unity it should update any second now. There we go. So now, so the target trail, so the trail empty. Yeah, it can be a lot of things, but it will be the child object. I'm pretty sure that works. Maybe. I will have to check. So let me go for, let's go, game object child? Game object.child, does that work? Transform.getChild. Assigns a transform. Okay, hang on. This is actually useful. So, the transform. So, game object. Get child 0. What? Hang on. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No, I don't need transform.getChild. I need the child's transform. Hang on. Oh god, how would I... Okay. Well, maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Would it... Hang on. Is there a... Let me try this. Hold on. Let me open up Visual Studio real quick. Just to see if something actually works. Would I be able to say... So... Transform.position. Hold on. Would I be able to say, trail empty equals find... Nah. Okay, no, it's good. I figured that wouldn't be a thing. If it would, I'd be even more confused, but, you know, it would have been an answer, so... Anyway, let's try that. This is gonna fail disastrously. Why, though? Why do you not work? Why does it not... It should just be clinging to the ship. Like, it shouldn't be bouncing around it at all. Actually... I mean, that would mean I'd have to have a trail renderer on everything. Would that even work? I mean, it's not part of the script, right? I mean, yeah, I could backtrack the hell out of this. Yeah, I'd have to revert a lot of stuff, but, I mean, fuck it, maybe it'll work. If I just go, I wouldn't even need a trail empty, I would just need, so we're gonna axe out trail empty, and, let's see, where was it, so, let's see, trail renderer, trail ren, so the trail ren we're looking for, and was trail ren in trail ren equals leader target dot get component trail renderer. Alright, let's just revert to that, because all that needs is every entity to have a trail. That's all it needs. Yeah, that's literally all it needs. It doesn't have to be unique to a script, it just means that every flying entity has to have a trail renderer. And I don't need trail empty anymore. So yeah, we're just gonna save that, and we're gonna go back into the editor, and we are going to Landing point empty. So yeah, we're going to copy component. I'm just gonna delete this. Yeah, the target trail. Yeah, all we need to do is just have everything that flies or is an entity do this. Yeah, so it just has to be attached to this. Now we're going to paste component as new. And yeah, it retains all of that information. And the whole reason I was doing this is just like trying to fix another problem that is still a problem. Oh, excuse me. Escudi. Stretch out. Okay. I'm pretty sure I forgot something that will make this work, but at least if I run it, I'll know. Yeah, okay. So... Trailren, and trail position, trailren equals leader target dot get component, get component trail renderer. Why won't this work? Okay, we're gonna run it, and now we're gonna hit pause. So everything has its own trail. So now what we're looking for is leading point empty, trail renderer none. Okay, okay. So it should be getting the component from target. So... yeah, so leader target. Oh, okay, I forgot this. It didn't know to initially do it. There we go, okay. So now it should work. Yes. Yeah, the problem here is that, yeah, it's leading too far ahead because it doesn't know how to count to 1 second. Dum, 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 dum. All right. So now what? Now... Alright. Alright. Yeah, these streams are probably making it harder to reach affiliate level, considering that it reduces my average viewer count. But you know what? It's fine. This is more important, honestly, is just getting it done. Alright, so now we're back to this issue. Counting to 1 second. Okay, let's try Unity writing time as a float. No, I don't want float to string. String for no. Fuck. Yeah, but that only... God. Yeah, I essentially have to reformat this to say... Oh, good God. I have to reformat it to say time. Not just a float, but a time. So... yeah, how do I write a time as a value? Can I write... well... or you know, at the very least need to write it as a speed. So yeah, so it's speed equals distance over time. So speed equals distance over time. So... well, no, I have to use these two values to obtain the speed. So is there a way to write this over time? I mean, I'd have to format it differently. So this times time dot delta time, so it's the difference. Times the amount of time that has passed since the last frame in seconds. Actually, would that work? Maybe. By time dot delta time. I mean, maybe I'm a fucking idiot, but maybe that works? So the amount of change, yeah, I mean, because it would be a decimal, really. It would be time dot delta time. Yeah. So this would be the, yeah, distance over time, and that, yeah, time is in frames. I can't, you know what, I can watch it in Unity. I can watch it in the editor. We're just gonna do that. Let's say I do this. Yeah, it's all just like skyrocketing ahead. But why is that? Alright, let's see. If I reduce signed in prefab match in the editor. Okay, so let me open up the editor and I'm gonna go to the jib. The projectile speed is 200, so let's see what happens when we set that to 10. Actually, do I assign its speed? It is... Oh, the speed would be... Huh. Would it be speed times time dot delta time? Maybe. 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 Let's try it. So it'd be projectile speed times time dot delta time. Yeah, it would have to be. Because that... The other one was being measured in seconds. Oh my god. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. There's some logic here that holds up. Okay, where is it? No, that's leading point script equals projectile speed times time dot delta time. Okay. Fingers carotid. Wait, one sec. Okay. Projectile speed times time dot delta time, because, yeah, that speed. Right, because that speed is just, alone is just a float. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It has to be speed. Yeah, that's, yeah, so right, because the speed would be 200 meters per second, but this is just listed as 200, so it needs to be 200 meters per second. Yeah, so, and this would be time dot delta time, so And it's just 1 because it's only 1 second, so it has to be 1 times time dot delta time. Okay. God, I hope that that's how it works. I've had enough of this thing destroying me. Okay, so far so good. Let's look at scene view. This is not working, is it? Well, no, well, things are converging on each other. They are exhibiting some manner of pattern. So if I look at leading point empty, it's definitely ahead of the other ship. Is it by the correct amount? Not really. And everything is just flying in one direction, so I think that that's not working. Because they're all pointing just sort of in front of each other, and they're just getting all messed up. Let me run it a few more times since they randomly choose their targets. Maybe... Yeah, I think they're just leading so far ahead that it's throwing them off. Yes, let's see. Yeah, those two are trying to intersect each other because they are targeting each other. These two are targeting each other, so they're trying to intersect each other. And same for those two. Yeah, everybody's targeting each other, which is the main issue here. So maybe the way to fix this is to go back and... If we can get people targeting in a train, then that's how you would make this work, but that's not quite what's happening here. Also, the music's dead. We can't have that music back on. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I have to do that turnaway script now. Maybe that's the only solution for this. Because they actually are leading by the correct amount to intercept. It's just that they're so damn far away that it's not entirely working. I mean, yeah, they've got the right idea. So, yeah, maybe it's time to develop that script that says, hey, if you're getting real far away, I need you to turn back and then find a new target. But even then, it's going to cause the same problem where they're just going to keep, like, really trying to go super far away. So maybe that means that... Okay, I might be able to solve this with some mathematics here. I might turn down the music just a notch. I like this song, but it needs to get a little quieter. So what I need to do now is I need to switch to Visual Studio here, and currently the way I have it set up is it's going based off of this leading point to target distance. So the position of this has to do with the lead to ship. Oh, is this adjusting because it's the to target distance? Oh, that might be it. So its position is being based off of a function of its position, so that might be the issue. Well, I don't know. So it's a point on the off of the lead ray, and lead ray is this position. It's just going forward. Yep, and its version of forward is whichever way the thing is pointed. So its distance along the ray. Let me pull up my painting again real quick. so the distance along the ray is... So yeah, here we have it. We've got transformed opposition equals lead ray dot get point. So yeah, there's the problem. There it is. The position of this thing is a function of its own position to another thing. Or is that how it would need to work? Because currently we've got it set to Q is the distance to target. Wait, I've got it marked as distance to target. Is that supposed to be ship to distance target? Or ship to... Yeah, distance to target. That's supposed to be, yeah, there's lead to ship distance, which we've got there. And what I need is... Oh, that might have been it all along. What I need is the difference between the ship to the... Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. So, I don't need lead to target. I need ship to target. So, let's see. Lead to ship distance. I probably have something like that here. Hold on. Yeah, let me just mark that down real quick. So what we need here is we need ship to target distance equals vector 3 distance from the hold on. How do I assign it here? Game object. Oh, dev script ally. Yeah, it might be dev AI script ally. Yep, we gotta go dev AI script ally. AI script ally dot transform dot position to and this one's to target, so leader target dot transform dot position. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that has not been assigned yet. 1 second. So ship to target dist. Public float ship to target dist. There we go. So now this equation here should be ship to target distance. Because if we are to reference this drawing one more time, yeah, it's the ship to target, this line right here that I need. So here's the lead to ship. Yeah, I think that will work. I might have just screwed myself and have to like redo a whole bunch of work, but you know what? It's an attempt at progress. We gotta keep moving forward. Gotta keep moving forward and we'll make it happen. Oh my god, there's a bunch of errors now. Oh god. Okay. Not a valid. Not a valid. What? Your ass isn't valid. Input empty is not valid. Input position is none. Input position is none. Oh, it's probably because I'm referring to it as, What I need is get component and parent. Yeah, I need get component and parent. Okay, so ship to target distance is... Okay, so... Ship to target distance is... I'm gonna say... Get component in parent, and it's gonna be transform oh, that's a float. Hang on. So ship transform equals new. Actually, pop. Vector 3, ship transform equals new, vector 3, get component in parent. Hang on. Did I say parent? Or actually, no, it might be this. I might be overthinking it. Or it is this. Nope, it is not. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking it. Crap. Yeah, that's not how that works. Rhett, that is not... Oh, wait. It might be because I did this. Because I never cleaned up my mess in the first place. Damn it. I forgot to switch to Visual Studio because I am a dunce. And I'm gonna reset the music here. This one. There we go. What? Oh, there we go. So next up... Oh boy. So I'm not getting the transform properly here is the problem. Ship to target dist. Yeah, I'm trying to add a bunch of stuff that this is just the wrong approach. I'm just taking the wrong approach from the outset. So ship to target distance. So game object, leader target. Waypoint, AI script ally, retarget, vector 3. So we need ship to target position. We need that. Yeah, if we look at this again, what we need is this right here. Because this is... Borrow this real quick. So we need ship to target dist. We need the distance from the ship to the target, and that's the first part. So that's what will determine Yeah, we need to know how far the ship is, not how far this is, because that's rewriting itself constantly. I mean, that might have been what our problem was earlier, so I have to backtrack and undo and redo work, which is always fun, but, you know, starting over is harder than starting up. I never actually finished that game. I really should at some point. There's just one part that I'm like, I can't beat this. I can't beat this part. So, alright. Yeah, so I need this value, so that means... So prior I was tracking this measurement... let's just go with the line tool. That means that prior I was tracking this measurement here and this measurement here and getting values from that. Yeah. So yeah, I was getting this, and I was taking the speed of the projectile, and I was using that, so... So yeah, if I were to use this instead... Well, do I need that, though? Well, yeah, I need it. So these values should be very similar. So do I need to change it? Let's see. So here we've got R, which is target speed, equals it's the trail distance, the distance from the trail over time, over the trail's time delay. So this is lead to ship distance. Wait, what? Yes, so... Oh, did I just write this wrong from the get-go? I need trail distance, so I need the... I might have just written this wrong from the outset, because this is correct. So, yeah. So lead to target distance. No, yeah, lead to ship. Yeah, lead to ship. What? Did I just reverse this? Hang on. Distance to target. Yeah. Distance to target by projectile speed. Was I writing this from the wrong perspective the entire time? Oh, this is what happens when you take bad notes. Alright, so trail distance. That is the distance between the point of the trail and the target, and its time delay. So let's go ahead and go back to Visual Studio and take it one step at a time and see if I got that right. So, this is the... Yeah, this is lead to ship distance. I don't need that. Not here. So what I need is, need the trail distance. And trail distance is the trail position from the leader target. Yeah, so that's the measurement I need. That's trail distance over time to get that speed. Alright. God, I just fucked it up like on a basic level from the beginning. So all this theorizing and all this crap that I've been doing might just be thrown out the window. It might be fixed on its own. I don't even know now. So I think the time.delta time thing needed to happen. So, and next we had distance to target. Now the question is, by distance to target, which did I mean? So let's see, the distance to target. So that is Q, variable Q, distance to target. So I think that meant ship distance to target. I wrote that as lead distance to target, but I think I meant ship. Yeah, it would have to be, because it's not going to be 50 meters away if that's what I was solving for in the first place. Okay, okay. So let's try this. Yeah, so it's ship distance to target, which I... Yeah, actually, I did correctly. Oh no, wait. I edited that in, because I had lead distance to target the first time, which is useless. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So we've got device script ally. So now the question is, how do I identify... Because that's a script, I don't need that. What I need is... So let's go... public float... No. Public transform... say parent transform. More than meets the eye. So here we go from, what we want is, space that out one more. We've got parent transform equals, wait, no, wait. Yeah, so that is parent transform, so that's just, I'm just going to assign that as the parent. So what that means is the, that is the ship to target dist. Ship to target dist equals vector3 dot distance. Also more music, more now. Yeah, let's do this. And in case you're wondering where this music is from, it's from the game Goemon's Great Adventure for the Nintendo 64. Great game. Love it. It's not without flaws, but it is a very good game. Okay, so distance from... let's see. What did I call it? I called it, parent transform, yeah. Parent transform. Can you just say, hold on, what was that? Okay, yeah, no, it's... Actually, wait, could I do that? Get component in parent transform? Oh, can I just do that? Probably not, but oh, that might actually just work. In parent from transform to, let's see, it was the ship to target distance. Yeah. So leader target dot transform dot position. Damn, so close. Okay, that's fine. So we're going for parent transform. What? Is that not a vector 3? Transform.vector3. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I know what's going on here. Public vector3 parent Yeah, parent transform. That means, so yeah, this would be, oh, god damn it. Transform, parent object. Oh, wait. Parent transform dot position. There you go. There you go, Rhett. Just don't be a moron. You know, just don't do that. So now the distance is from the parent to the target. Okay, this might work, it might end disastrously. Let's go to Unity, and we're gonna have to manually... Actually, wait. So I've got public transform. Parent transform... Oh, hang on. So here we're gonna go... Let me go back to Visual Studio. Hang on. Parent transform. Oh, wait. Am I in the right place? Oh. Good enough. Now we'll move it up. Parent transform equals okay, yeah. Get component in parent transform so yeah, and it so now it is get yeah, so it's saying it'll get the transform of the parent. Yeah, I think that works. Pretty sure that works. So that way I don't have to assign it in editor. It's just better that way if it can get it on its own. Fuck! Parent transform. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, I won't need to assign it. So let's go with, yeah, that doesn't need to be a public... Actually, would I be able to set that to private? No, it would still say not assigned. So, parent transform equals, I should say, transform, parent transform equals new. Well, actually, it would be transform parent equals new vec. Pretty sure that's not how that works. Because now that's... Unless I just spelled this wrong. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. Alright, so the next step here is... okay, end goal. We need the transform of the parent, and I'd like a way to locate it without doing it manually in editor. Because it's better than having to do it by hand. Like, it's just flat out better in the long run. So, I'm going to locate... Okay, actually this could be assigned in start, basically. So we're gonna yank this out real quick. I'm gonna say... So we've got public. We're going to set this to private because it doesn't need to be public. It needs to be privately assigned. So transform. So transform parent transform equals get component in parent. So this would be a redundancy, I think. Yeah, that's just totally redundant. So parent transform equals get component parent transform. Maybe. Let's give it a go. Hey viewers, you know what's really fun? Making AI. Okay, we did not get an error. So far, things are happening. They're flying inwards, they're not flying outwards. Okay, let's just look at the scene view. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be like really disappointed because I thought I had it, but let's go with leading point empty. Here it is. Oh cool, it's existing in 2 places at once. That's real bad. Oh, that's real bad. And if I pause, it's gonna go to 1 place, isn't it? Okay, so it's flickering back and forth as hard as it can. So that's a problem. So let's try and determine where this went wrong. I'm also gonna bring up this reference here. Alright, so target speed is off. Target speed is the distance between the target and the trail divided by the time delay. So we have written that as the trail from the distance from the trail, yes, divided by time.delta time. So that's the amount of time that is passed. Which should be 1 second, so this would be 1 time.delta time. So that means the trail distance is the distance from the node in the trail to the position of the target. So that is correct, as far as I am aware. Now, okay, so coming back to this, we've got y, which is the time that it would take the shot to reach the target, is the distance from the ship to the target, which we have adjusted, and that is correct, by divided by the speed of the projectile in meters per second. So this is the meters per second times time.delta time. Okay, so we do have that correct. Alright, so we'll switch back to Visual Studio again. So that information is correct. So now the question is, what is causing it to flicker back and forth so hard? It's probably trying to gather information from 2 things simultaneously, and it's not sure which to do. So, let's see. So lead rate, I get point. So the position of this thing equals the point on the ray emanating from the target, pointing in the target's direction. So it is bouncing along the line as far as I could see. So that is correct. So the trail distance is the distance between trail and the transform of the target. Okay. So I believe that that is correct. And it is the distance by time.delta time. Actually, let's try removing this. That was one of the initial impressions, was that because it's times 1 second, we don't need to do this, but I will give it a go. I'm gonna hit save. We're gonna see what happens. Alright. It hasn't crashed. It appears to be stable. Sorta. I mean, it's mostly stable. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So, at a certain point, it's stretching out by a ton. I'm trying to determine what is the determining factor there. So it's like, yeah, okay, I will lead that far from the target. So that didn't seem to work. Well, it is measured in units per second, so if we go to Visual Studio... Alright, so it over time. So the distance over time. Now because it's going for distance over time, that time would be 1 second. Yeah, because it is a 1 second distance from the trail to the... or a 1 second delay between the trail and the thing, so that doesn't need to change. So, that means... let's try dropping time.delta time in this case. Let's just try that. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. And it might make things worse. But let's just find out. At this point, we're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay. How broken? How broken? Oh my god. Same problem. Seems to be slightly worse. Actually, no, it's about the same severity. I think it's just changed where it's leading the target in general, but I think it might actually be more correct now. Oh, but now things are experiencing the issue where they just travel off forever because they're leading so far ahead of each other and they're so close to one another. And yeah, we're getting some really Schrodinger shit here, with it existing in 2 places at once. Alright. So what is causing it to change? You know, I once upon a time had this working, it was just at a weird distance. Yeah, it was at a distance that just, like, wasn't making sense, but it wasn't flickering. So, yeah, all of this exists to get me an evolving float, a numerical, you know, integer and or decimal. Well, I guess you can't have an integer and a decimal. You get the point. So, it's getting me a numerical value. And that numerical value is the distance along this ray. So currently that numerical value is the distance between the trail and the ship divided by this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will copy this and we're gonna temporarily suspend that. And we'll just like put it out here. No. No. And we're just going to say get point trail distance. You know, we're going to keep it simple. We're just going to see if something else is causing this. Because if it still flickers after this, it's a different problem. So far, so good. Oh, what the hell? Okay. It's not flickering. That's good. So that means we are referencing something in the other script that we should not be referencing. So what's happening right now is it's just the distance between the end of that teal strip and the ship itself is how far ahead of the ship the AI is aiming. There's actually good music for the sort of trails here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that distance to adjust based upon the projectile speed of the AI shooting at it. There we go. Sorry, I had to stand up and stretch. And the distance of the ship. And in order to do that, I need to calculate not just distance, but speed. So I think we're going to take that one step at a time. So, let's say it leads ahead based upon its current distance. Alright, so the trail dist works. And if we introduce this as times time.delta time, then we are getting, well, yeah, distance over time equals speed, so that wouldn't help. I'd just be getting a speed value. But speed over, and this is distance over speed. Am I going for distance over speed equals time here? Wait a sec, oh, I forgot to switch Visual Studio. Okay, hold on, but I'm actually going to switch to the sort of diagram here one more time. So, Q and W, so that's, yeah, that's distance, yeah, so I'm getting time with Y. Yeah, so it takes seconds. Right, because I'm trying to get R, which is speed, so I'm going for speed over time, which is distance. Right. So what I need is I need to get speed. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the old chill music that I was playing before. Oh, rewind. There we go. There we go. Turn it up a notch. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now I need the trail distance here. So it's gonna have to be distance over time. So that'd be time dot delta time, because that's the amount of time that has passed since the last frame, because this is an update. So distance over time gives me speed. And now I need the distance over speed equals time, right? Or is it speed over distance equals time? Oh, it might be speed over distance equals time. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. So, distance over speed. Yeah, distance over speed. Okay, find speed, distance over time. Find speed is distance divided by time, and distance. Well, I don't need to find that. I need to find time. Okay. Distance over speed equals time. Let's try that. Yeah, distance over speed equals time. Over time equals speed. Speed over yeah. Right? Yeah, so the distance traveled in the amount of time equals speed. The distance traveled in the speed. Distance traveled by that speed equals time. Right? Or would it have to be the other way around? So at that speed, for that distance equals time. You know what? It wouldn't hurt to try. Okay, so correct formula. But I might have just had it out of order. So times time dot delta time. So we're gonna break this out of cryo freeze real quick. We're just gonna go hit point trail dist equals this, but we're going to swap around this. Divide by ship to target distance. I mean, what could go wrong, really? To quote Bubsy, the greatest video game character ever created. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. Oh boy. No, I feel like I was just given a pile of explosives and, you know, some detonation charges and just told, like, hey, you'll figure it out. Just try not to blow yourself up, okay? Oh. Okay, it's infinity. Okay. So it's kind of like I thought. Like, it's either gonna get all better or all worse. Alright. So, back to this. God, this music is so nice and chill. It makes me feel better. Makes me feel slightly better about my own idiocy. Oh, whoops. One too many. So yeah, that's divide by time. And this is a speed. So speed over, and this is yeah, so this is, here is speed. So distance over speed equals time. I know I'm just repeating myself, but I'm trying to, like, comprehend this. I mean, the diagram checks out. Because over here I have determined, I'll just highlight this. So over here I've determined that, here we go. So Q divided by W equals Y. So that's 50 meter distance divided by the projectile speed. Oh wait, am I measuring the wrong speed? I might be measuring the wrong speed. Well, I guess if I'm going off of... That might be possible. I might just be measuring a speed that I don't need to be measuring. Or... Okay, so currently I'm measuring how long it takes a projectile to get from here to there. If it's flying at it, and this is all theoretical numbers, this is not the actual in-game values, but if the projectile speed is 30 meters per second, then it would take 1.6 seconds to travel that distance. Excuse me. So, there's my time variable. Yeah, the time spent would have to be 1.6 seconds to travel there. Which means that the origin point of the shot will be from here. So maybe the speed. Yeah, so okay, so we've got the time it takes the shot to get there, and R, yeah, is the target speed. So, oh, do I just have this backwards? Okay, let's see. So, the speed over time equals distance. Yeah, so it'd still be R over Y equals X. Y'all like math? Okay, so that should check out. So speed over time equals distance, and that distance. Alright, so let's just step back and abstract this. So the time I have is the time it would take this point to reach. Actually, to reach this point. Yeah. So that's how I need to be looking at this, is a measurement of, if I were trying to shoot the target itself, how far ahead do I need to adjust it? Let's see. Oh, my lower back is destroying me right now. Yikes. So the other value that I'm taking here is speed. So this is time to reach here in this speed. But R is Oh, I might just be going off of the wrong time delay here. I might just be using two separate measurements in a way that I shouldn't be. So I jotted all of these down thinking that this is what I needed, but so I do know that I need the time it takes the projectile to reach the target. I do know I need that. So what I need besides that is, so this is 20 meters per second. So E, so the distance from the trail to the ship. So this is the speed at which the target is going. So I have distance to reach target. So yeah, I've got the speed of the target. No, speed of the target. And I have the time it takes to reach said target. And between the two of those, I'm trying to get the distance in which it takes. Yeah, okay, so I have this measurement, and I have this measurement in terms of time. So the function I'm going for, essentially, is how far ahead I need to go. So yeah, I'm using those two distances to determine this distance. Okay, so I'm essentially using this distance as a baseline to be modified by time. But am I supposed to be modifying it by time in the first place? I might be needing to modify it by speed. Oh, if only I were a physics major. A physics major general. So let's see, the distance from here to here, let's say that the trail distance is 20, so we've got 20 here. And it takes me 1.66 seconds at a rate of 30 MPS. So yeah, so essentially I'm just taking two numbers that don't really click together is the problem I've been having. These numbers aren't supposed to, they have no relation to one another. Or at least not directly so. So this is distance, and I'm trying to gain a distance. Yeah, R is the speed. So okay, so I don't have necessarily this distance. I have this speed. How long it takes it to move forward. Or not necessarily how long, but the rate at which it moves forward. So let's say that this is moving forward at a rate of, we've got 20 meters per second, meaning that this will need to lead at a rate of, if it takes 1.66 to get there at 30 meters per second, and that means we have, we need to modify this distance, so we need to modify 20 meters per second by the amount of time it takes to get there. God, my head feels like an infinity symbol. Hang on, let me make one adjustment here in OBS real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. That's much better. It even fits, too. Don't mind the watermark. I immediately stole this from Google image search as soon as I had the chance. Alright. So I have the ray. So the distance along the ray that I need is a function of speed and time. Speed and time equals distance. But I'm using different speeds and times. So I think I just took this not one step too short. I think I need to take one more step here. The question is where. Alright, so if I have this speed, I need to know how much I need to extend it out. So in order to know how much I need to extend it out, I need another modification of distance. I can't just apply some random number to it. I need another modification of distance. And if I need another modification of distance, good old 2:30 in the morning, trying to do fucking complex physics and geometry at 2:30 in the morning. Hell yeah, I am real hungry. But I'm not gonna take a break now. No, I gotta keep going. Power through. So. Do I just need to modify this by its speed? Well, okay, that wouldn't account for the distance, so that's the problem. So, yeah, I've already got it able to be modified by speed. So, because the distance here, it's a time delay, so that would be this section. So lead to ship distance. Or I should say, oh yeah, that was the incorrect part. So it's trail distance is the part that I need to put in. So yeah, me writing this incorrectly many hours ago is what has been screwing me over for a long time. So the trail distance over time. Trail distance. That's 20. And so let's say, yeah, it's 20 divided by a time delay. Let's say the time delay is... You know what, let's say that it's 2 seconds. Maybe having it set to 1 has been screwing me over. So let's say that this is 2 seconds out. That means the trail distance divided by 2 is the speed that I'm going for. Yeah, if it takes... But would that make sense? So, let's see. If the distance is 20 and it's divided by the time delay, and the time delay is 2. So I would be traveling 20 in 2 seconds, so yeah, that's still the same. It equals 10. Wait, no. Well, yeah, it would be having it because it takes twice as long, so the trail distance would equal 10. Wait, what? No. Yeah, so if it takes 2 seconds to get this same point, yeah, it's moving at half the speed. Because here would be 1 second, so there's 2 seconds. Okay. Whew. Shout out to you wackos who are bearing with me. Who are managing to, like, not mind me going completely insane and forgetting how to do basic complex math. Whew. You guys are awesome. I love you. And you absolutely do motivate me to do well. I mean, that's why I stream this, is because it gives me a little extra motivation. So. So yeah, that distance is functionally just the same. So. So yeah, that is a full recount of speed. So that means over the course of 1 second... Okay, here's the right way to think of it. Over the course of 1 second, it will go the exact same distance. So that means over the course of 1 second, it will be 20 more meters out. And in order to hit a point that's 20 meters out... Excuse me. I need to increase that distance by the amount of time that it will take to reach that point. Or increase the distance by the... Yeah. Increase the distance by the amount of time it will take to reach that point. So, we're gonna go with Twitch Purple again, and we're just gonna say, we need to what? No. What? Oh, hold on. There we go. Increase distance. So what was this? That's why I need to take notes. Increase distance by the amount of time it takes to reach the distance, or I should say the trail. Actually, you know, we're just gonna say R. So the trail distance. Well, you know, it'd just be the inverted trail distance. So yeah, it'd be R to reach R. And so when I say increased distance, what I mean is we need to, so the distance between, increased distance between, the target and the leader. Increased distance between target and leader by the amount of time it takes to reach R. So yeah, we are increasing X. Yeah, increase X. X is the distance. Okay, increase X by the amount of time it takes to reach R. Does that take me to the exact same place where I've been this entire time? It might. Increase X by the amount of time it takes to reach R. Oh, I might have just had this upside down. I might have just had it upside down the whole time. So I'm not trying to change... Well... Hang on. This might... I might be onto something here. Probably not, but I might be. Let me yawn. Okay. So increase X by the amount of time it takes to reach R. Rhett, you've repeated that phrase about 5 million times now. Let it sink in. And so the time it takes to reach R at the given rate is Y. So, time it takes is Y. That means I need to increase X by Y. I think. So Y here is the time. Yeah, Y here is time, and X is, yeah, and R is the speed of the target. Oh wait, but how am I doing that? So no, R is the target of speed of the target. R needs to be, it's not the amount of time it takes to reach R, it's the amount of time it takes to reach the target. The target. Okay, instead of R, time it takes Y. So it takes Y to reach target. And so R needs to be the target because it takes to reach R. So I need to increase X by Y, and Y is how long it takes at this speed to reach the target. So let's just go, here we go. There. Okay. So we're also going to need to write this out. Let's see, what layer is it? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Nope. There we go. I don't need this anymore. Alright, so this means I need... Honestly, trying out a whiteboard approach for the first time has turned out to be awesome. So... x times y x times y by and amount of time it takes. So yeah, I'm just increasing x by y. And I would also be, well, okay, no, so y only accounts for how long it takes to get to the target itself, not to the lead target. So that can be separate. So I would also be increasing, okay, so x, increase x by y, then also increase by r? So if I also increase it by r is the speed at which it is traveling. Because it doesn't have to be pinpoint accurate, it has to be mostly right. Well, it actually kind of does need to be pinpoint accurate, but... because I'm relying on accuracy to be... It doesn't need to be accurate in terms of angle. The total distance has to be right. So... yeah, the time it will take to hit the ship with, and r is the speed. So I'm increasing x by the speed. But I don't need to, because the speed... well, no. Yeah. So x is... Alright, so r is the distance from the point of the trail. Yeah, so r is the speed. So x needs to be increased based upon... okay, x needs to be increased by a distance that is the speed. So maybe I shouldn't be using r in the first place. Yeah, I shouldn't be increasing it by its speed. Well, I guess I need to. Would I be just like squaring it? Would that make any sense? Hang on. Yeah, we're hitting new levels of just mental dilemma here. Increase x by y, then also increase by r. Yeah, I guess that was the big question earlier, are r and y functions of each other? Well, let's see. So r is speed and y is time. So speed over time equals distance. Like returning to previous understandings is the worst. Yeah, so... because if I want to increase the distance, I need to increase it by a distance. I can't increase it by a time. So, okay. Let's just see... okay, let's refer to this example again. So let's say I'm going for E. So in this case, using the numbers I have assigned for myself, that's 20 divided by, there we go, just to clarify here, 20 divided by, and I said, that's 1. So 20 divided by 1 is 20, but that's just time. So actually we're even going to do this to clarify it. So 20 meters divided by 1 second. You're not divided by, but you know, over. 20 meters over 1 second over, so that's speed over time is distance. So going that speed over that amount of time is that much distance. Yeah, like miles per hour. So, and that's divided by, so Q is 50 meters over, Q is 50 meters over, and W is the speed. So that is 30 meters per second. So we can do this. So 20, and we've got 50 divided by 30, which is 1.6. So that's 20 times 1.66. And if I touch up my calculator real quick, it's 20 divided by, is that 1.6? Yeah, 1.66666666, and that brings it to 12. That doesn't, so that doesn't make sense. So something is going wrong there. Because that means that I would be increasing it. Oh, would it be that plus? Hang on. So yeah, that seems incorrect. Because it needs to be more than 20. At least, right? Maybe? Actually, might not necessarily be. So the distance behind, that's how long it takes to get there. I mean, let's say it traveled there instantly. I wouldn't need 20. Yeah, I guess that does seem technically right. That means I would only be increasing it by 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this to the side real quick. I'm gonna have OBS switch it to, oh, that was ended up weird. So we're gonna switch to Visual Studio here. I'm covering up Twitch at the moment, so bear with me. So and this has to be in order for this to be speed, it has to be this times time.delta time, otherwise it doesn't understand it as per second. Yeah. Oh. I've been dividing it by, well, actually, it's time. So it's divided by time.delta time. So, yeah, because it's 1 second. So I'm going for 1 second 1 second times time.delta time. Oh, wait. Okay. So we're gonna pretend that this is 20. So it's a distance of 20. But that doesn't help. So I guess the hang-ups I have are still in determining time. So if if this is 1 frame, this is a 60th of a second. So this is essentially 0.6. Actually, you know what? That's probably how I need to look at it. Pretend that this is 60 frames a second. And if I were to run these same numbers at 60 frames a second, would I still get the same end result? Just a 60th of it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that same methodology as before. So let me use my calculator here that is not on screen. So we've got 20 meters per second. Or no, 20 meter distance. And we're going to divide it by 0. Oh shit, a 60th of a second. Hang on, hang on. My brain's not in a solid mental state. 1 divided by 60. Yeah, 0.166. So, oh, okay. Regular calculator might not help me. I need to open a Google tab. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so bear with me for a moment. No Google, please. There we go. Checking on OBS. No drop frames, that's good. So, I can take this. So what we have here is we have going with 20 divided by 1 divided by 60 divided by 50 divided by, and 30 meters per second. How do you recognize that? So that'd be so yeah, that'd be 30 times 1 divided by 60, because that's the amount of time spent, and that's the rate. Yeah. And so what we get from that is... Yeah, okay, so that's an astronomically large number. And if we divide that by 60, what do we get? 720. Okay, so that's why something has gone wrong. That's why something has gone wrong. I meant 720. How did I get there? Oh, actually, let me slip in an additional parenthesis here. Does that change it? Okay, you know, that's more correct. So, and that equals 12. 12 is what I got before. 12 is what I got before. Okay, and that was a reasonable number that we were looking for. So, this needs to be, yeah. And 12 is transform dot position equals the get point. So now let's like yeah, so we're assuming that the distances here are fairly close. So yeah, let's take that same equation real quick. I understand that you can't see this on screen. Don't worry, you're not missing the Super Bowl or something, if that's something you care about. So let's say it is moving, it is 20 meters away, or the trail to the ship is, instead of 20 meters away, let's say it's 70. It's moving at a rate of 70 meters a second. And instead of being 50 meters away from the target, we're like 200 meters away from the target. And that 30 is, the projectile speed is the same. Yeah, so we're gonna say the projectile speed in this case is the same. Now we're gonna search this. We're gonna run this. Huh? It's 10.5. Did I do something wrong? Hang on. So that number should not be smaller. It's 50 meters times 30 meters a second. Yeah, okay, I think I should be multiplying something instead of dividing something. I think that's where we're going wrong. Because if I'm that far away, I shouldn't be... Yeah. So if the distance to the target is 500... Well, let's say that this is, instead of... Oh, because we're proportionately... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense either. So let's say we're back to 20, and the thing's moving at 20 meters a second, and we're 200 meters away. That's 3, so the numbers are going down. That's not what we're looking for. Let's actually try... Pretty sure this doesn't work this way, but let's try multiplying this. So it's moving at 20 meters a second, and we are 200 meters away. Actually, no, wait. No, yeah, we'd have to lead it by like a hell of a lot for that distance. Okay, so let's stick to division real quick. I'm just going to run this number one more time. So let's say we're 100 meters out. 6, so the number is larger. But if we're 200 meters away, and we'd have to lead even more because we're so far. Okay, so I think the problem is that we're dividing. We need to multiply at some point. That's quite the astronomical number. So I don't think it's that. It's saying that it would be... So it's saying that the value difference there would be... I'd have to lead the target by 240,000 meters, which I don't think is correct. So, something needs to increase. But, maybe I'm supposed to be... Well, no, that also wouldn't make sense. It's decreasing in a way that doesn't fit. I mean, let's see. Okay, that's interesting. In fact, you know what? I actually... Hold on. Let me just share this real quick. There's no point in me hiding this anymore because I thought I was going to be done using it soon. We're going to say window capture. There we go. Alright, so here's what I'm working with here. Don't mind my, my suddenly revealed bookmarks. So that's not correct. So I'm gonna try reversing these, even though I'm mostly certain that doesn't work. There's some funky music. Nope, not that. And there we go. That also doesn't work. That works even less. So yeah, why am I getting this ridiculously large number? Maybe I don't need to reduce this. Let's just try saying this. Because that's the amount of time instead of the amount of speed. So this is a change of 1 second. I guess it's not a 60th of a second, it's 1 second. So we're gonna say that. Yeah, so it's clearly not 0.1 units difference. But if we were to instead multiply this, well, that would make it also ridiculous. And run it. 4,000. Yeah, we shouldn't be leading the target by 4,000 if that's our rate of change. So yeah, I've absolutely done something wrong here. And we've hit 3 a.m. There is no weakness. Stay strong. No, real game developers don't stop here. Okay. God, it would be so much easier if I just, like, were better at math. Yeah, I wish I were just flat out better at math. Oh god, those people also ask me, that's painful. What is 60 as a percentage? A percentage of what? Yeah, what is 60 as a percent? That's not a question! That's not a complete question! What number is 60% of 80? Well, divide them both by 10. So, yeah, A divided by 10 times 6. Then you've got, what percent is 15 out of 75? Well, divide 75 by 15, and you've got, that'd be 5. No, wait. Oh, it's late, my brain isn't working. Yeah, it'd be 5. So there you have it, so that's 5. And there, so that's, yeah, that'd be 1/5, so that means that'd be 20%. Just 20 out of 80. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? That's... Anyway, I'm sorry, I just had a tangent on that. Have some mercy on my old brain. Yeah, 20. So 20 is the distance. So we're trying to increase it by... We're just trying to multiply it by... Oh. Well, maybe. I mean... 20 times and this one is times 1 divided by 60. Okay, I think so. Okay, we got this here. Or hold on, we've got this enclosure. We've got this enclosure. There's an extra pair here. Okay. Oh man, I am stupid. Okay. Well, that's clearly not how much. I'm not trying to reduce it by that value. If I were to drop this, two. So I'd be doubling it, basically. Is that what I'm trying to do here? Is that the result? Okay, so if I'm at 400, how much am I increasing this by? Damn it. Wrong answer. Yeah, because if I'm at 100, okay. So why is the number continually getting smaller? Well, it's because I'm just dividing and dividing and dividing. So at what point do I increase it? Was it supposed to be target distance? No. Wouldn't make sense, would it? Okay. Drag paint.net back over here. Yikes! I'm running out of steam here. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I don't want to go to sleep. I got shit to do. Alright, so my previous thing was the lead to ship. I mean, ship to lead distance. That wouldn't work. But if I'm going from the leader to target distance, divided by projectile speed. That doesn't quite work. Would it have to be lead to ship distance? Okay, back to Visual Studio. And currently the position is so we've got the currently divided by time. Oh wait, hang on. So it's currently divided by delta time, whereas this is multiplied. So this is currently divided by... No, that's what it was before. Is this supposed to be multiplication? Okay. So... let's try this. Let's try this. We're going to be 20 divided by 1 divided by 60. What's that? That, and then it's time, or it's divided by let's see, the smaller number I get here, the bigger number I get there, right? So, I mean, well, no. Divide by 5. Versus divide by 0.1. So hang on, this gets me 6. Now if I'm even further away, it's 1.5, so this needs to be increasing. I'm pretty sure addition doesn't work here. 2,000. If I'm 400 away, what do I get? Yeah, that's not how that works. I mean, here's how I get ridiculously big numbers, which is not what I'm looking for. And if I go here, it's even bigger. So, where is that coming from? Okay, so let's say... just say 30. Let's try that. Instead of measuring it, that's just the speed. 1600, I mean, we're getting smaller. That's not correct. I mean... so here's just like... I mean, that's... that. That's 66. Now if we were to... is that the right thing? Can't be. So okay, let's say it's like moving at a rate of 90. Yeah, it's moving at a rate of 90. And our shot travels Actually, you know what? Let's just say our shot travels at 200 and we are, yeah, 200 meters a second because it does. And we'll say that we are like 500 away. No, we'll just say we're like 230 away. What number does that give us? 103. Is this what I'm looking for? I mean, maybe. If then we're like, say we're 100 meters away. $45. Is this the solution? Am I insane? Am I stupid? Like, is this... So the trail distance, no, that's that. And it's just like, it's just the meters distance times, is this how it ends? Is this how, like, is this how things go? Where the answer was so much simpler than I thought? I mean, you know, I like it when good things happen to me, but is this, like, the way that the good thing happens? By me feeling like an idiot? That's fine, I deserve it. I wanna just, like, yell. I won't, if I want to. Let me check that equation once more. It's the number divided by the other number. Not as a function of time, just... yeah. So we're gonna go there. I mean, if this works, I'd be real happy, but I'd also be, like, really upset. Okay. Please bug out. Like, I want this to not work. Okay. Go scene view. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Alright. Alright, what are you aiming at? So, not quite able to fire. Quite able to get a shot off. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's currently on the ship, so that would indicate it's not quite working. Oh no, wait. Hang on. That's right. I am... hang on. So it's the trail distance. Okay, so this one might be time dot delta time. This one might actually have to be... oh, hold on. So this one would be times... I'm losing it. Times... divide by time... sleep timeout. Oh, I definitely could use one of those. Time dot delta time. Okay. Oh god. Please work. I am pretty much entirely certain that this will not work, because this math doesn't make sense. Let's go to scene view. Oh, whoops. Infinity. Okay, yeah, there we go. That was a pretty hard bug. Okay, okay. So let's run this through the Google calculator again. But, you know, I will run this through Unity to try and get some more accurate numbers here. So, when I look at this and I see, let's see, lead to ship distance, and I've got, ship to target distance. Well, that's incorrect. Ship to target distance, that's not correct. That's not correct at all. That needs to be much farther out. Okay, there might be a source of our problems. The ship to target distance is the same as lead to target distance, which is not right. The Visual Studio. So to target leader target, and it's saying that that's the same as lead to target, so it's literally just not getting the right information. So I mean, lead to ship distance might actually be more correct. Okay, let's try that. Instead of, where is it? Fucking trail distance times ship to target, lead to ship. Let's try that. Lead to ship distance. This is probably not going to work because nothing else does, and I am meant to suffer eternally. I am essentially Sisyphus. Okay, so we've got like an actual number now. No. No. What? No. No. No way. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go into the scene view now. So let's see, where is it? Is this working? Is this memes? Oh. I don't know if I'm happy or sad. I mean, it might technically be more accurate if we were to say ship to target distance. Does it work if we say dev AI script ally? Because I'm not pulling something from the thing. Hold on. Ship to target distance. So we're not using this at the moment. Can I say distance those dev AI ship ally dot transform dot position. Oh wait, no, it'd have to be vector3 distance. Does this actually work? Let me switch to Visual Studio. You'll have to bear with me, because I'm not bearing with myself and I need some help. Transform dot position by leader target dot transform dot position. Pretty sure that works. If this works, then I might be slightly upset. So let's go with ship to target distance. Okay, Unity time. Will it work? Will it blend? No, it does not. Oh, wait. Well, no, that also doesn't make sense. Yeah, fuck it. I can't seem to... There is one other option that we'll try out. Public game object gonna be ship. Yep. We're just gonna, yeah, ship. So we're gonna assign the parent. So it's gonna be ship to target distance is going to be ship dot transform dot position. We're gonna assign as the parent. So now we're gonna go into the editor here. Now for every leading point empty, we're gonna assign its parent as the ship. And gonna drag this into the ship. Mostly certain that this isn't going to work because it may not carry over if I go for an instantiated version. Yeah, it wouldn't possibly be able to work in an instantiated version. Well, I say that, but it might. No, honestly, I don't know if any of this works when you instantiate a ship. That is a scary thought. That's a bridge, unfortunately, I'll have to cross when I come to it. I need to get things functional on like a regular level first. Yeah. Alright, well, things are looking like they are technically working. I honestly need to do a project here and go to my prefabs, and I actually just need to increase the size of this projectile. Scale. Transform scale. Let's just go to like a full, I don't know, point. Let's go 0.45. There we go. So let's save on that. Now the projectile should be a little bit larger and therefore easier to see. Well, it was on target for the distance. Yeah, that there is presenting an issue that I need to look into. I can't remember if I programmed that in deliberately or not. Yeah, maybe. There's another more complicated potential solution. I'm gonna see what happens if I amp up the projectile speed here, because I feel like these bullets are just going way too slow for the AI to fully, firmly grasp it. So what we're gonna do here is let's check the projectile. Yeah, so it should be set in the editor on the prefab. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set the speed to we're just gonna double it to 400. And now we're going to, fortunately we gotta go to each one of these and set the projectile speed to 400. So hopefully this means that they'll actually come a little closer to like hitting their targets instead of constantly missing. I mean, to be fair, they're working with like some really slow ass projectiles, so you know, a little change in course, even if the shot would have hit, is just like makes it impossible. Now, there are a lot of games that I would like to try my hand at after this, like a lot of different genres. I think we're getting a little closer. I think those might have been hits, if I'm being totally honest. You know what, with spread like this, I actually honestly just need to reduce the spread here. So I'm gonna do the script to just get this all at once. So AI, here, this will be a quick change. Spread, damn it, hang on. Okay, so spread value is the part that I needed to change. And float spread value. Ah, crap. Okay, spread value. So the larger it is, the more inaccurate, because it's the variation. So I'm just going to change that to 1 instead of 1.25. And that should be a noticeable increase in accuracy. In fact, we're actually going to change it to 0.8. We're going to change that. Okay, so now let's try it out. Now that they're not going to shoot so wide that it's, you know, maybe they'll hit their target if they're lucky. Well, they're exchanging shots there. Why'd you just freak out there? Were you playing chicken? Okay, so I'm watching 5. 5 just chicken out? What is 5 doing? Five. Oh yeah, 5 is absolutely chickening out like every single time. Just random chance, but 5 is. Oh my god, 5, grow a pair. Yeah. I might need to add in something that makes ships that have been playing chicken 3 times in a row just find new targets. Yeah, if it loses chicken 3 times in a row, find a new target. Okay, let me make a note of that. Like a physical written note. Where's that? Where did I put a pen? There's a pen. Where's my stuff? Oh, God's sake. That's not a pen. I had like 4 pens on my desk. There we go. Okay. So... create chicken limit for that finds new target and resets. Okay, and we have, good fucking god, hit 3:41 in the morning. I think that's about all I have in me for tonight. I need to crash, so thank you everybody who came and watched for some reason, everybody who hung out and just chilled. I hope you all have a great day or night or morning or what have you. I don't know what time zone you're in. I hope you're not in mine. See ya.